No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, that's delightful. Bob! What a sensational save from Ederson! Gabriel Jesus going off to that. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Can he get it through? Now there's a fight. Shot a goal! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 11.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a true precious lead. And it's from Mario.
Norway really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Marquinhos. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He is through here. And they've been given a corner. Ronaldinho is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's from Mario. Neymar. No, he's not getting past him there. And now the breakaway. It's a goal kick. Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Kaká. And there's the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
We've got 5 minutes till half time. Berger. Haaland. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's good running with the ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there. Held his own enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Harmlessly behind. Romario is carrying after that one. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on this half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Brazil have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's Ronaldinho! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short, and it's Ed Nielsen. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Bob. Here comes getting up there. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Cleared without hesitation. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Roberto Carlos. And out it comes again. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Played in by Roberto. And a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. And that has been cleared. Haaland gets flagged offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, super ball. Now it's Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Roberto Carlos being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's pretty much been a crossing machine, and they're now trying to unplug that.
And he was quick to react. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Passing nice and neat. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's another fine save.
Substitution in progress.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Cafu shapes to shoot!
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. What a sensational save from Ederson! Another throw-in. Now the ball in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And time is up. Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. welcome to you all this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect hit-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. It's Rivaldo! It's a clearance, but not much of one. Threads one in. Oh, time. Excellent interception.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rice, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Still goalless. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rodgers.
England genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Almost half an hour in now. And it's Rashford. Kane. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's going to be disappointed with that. Anderson, spread to the right. Passing nice and neat. Anderson! Goal, England! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't all that easy, but he made it look like a dodder. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Oh! It's hit the crossbar. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's Rashford. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. Cross into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Brazil trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back the second half shortly. We're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rafinha. Rivaldo to Marquinhos. And the return pass. Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rafinha! Harmlessly behind. Brazil still behind thanks to that solitary strike. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's from Mario. And from Mario! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Heading backwards. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Brazil are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Played back into the centre. Marquinhos. Brazil have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Vinicius Junior! Superb from Vinicius Junior! He's got himself an absolute peach. There seems no way back, but they are level. He gave it 20 and some. Smashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spiked.
Vinicius Junior!
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Substitution.
Cleared away. So not long left in this now. Extra time is imminent. Unless something dramatic happens now. Well, what about it? Brazil have come back from the very brink. Nicely spread. In with the challenge. Neymar. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Plays one through. And he cuts out the supply. Stones. O'Reilly. It's Rashford.
Added time.
And it's Rice. And Rodgers. Can he get on the end of it? There's the shot! The goal scorer for England. That's that, the end. Defeated.